PAP supremacists like to believe that Malays have limited history, as though they are historically superior. As discussed earlier, we do not know with certainty whether Malays taught Romans shipbuilding. We do know that when Roman envoys traveled to China almost 2,000 years ago, they traveled on Nusantaran ships. How about Nusantara versus Chinese naval expertise? What we do know is that we were among the world's most advanced seafarers for over 1,000 years before China developed its first ocean-going fleet. According to Pierre-Yves Manguin in his article Trading Ships of the South China Sea, Shipbuilding Techniques and Their Role in the History of the Development of Asian Trade Networks, the oldest large boat structure in the region was the Pontian boat found in Pahang on the Tanah Melayu. The Pontian boat was dated to between the years 260 to 430. By then, we had already developed mature swan planks and dowel construction. Chinese observers themselves recorded these amazing ships. A 3rd century account described Southeast Asian vessels more than 50 meters in length, carrying 600 to 700 persons, with complex multi-sail rigs. An 8th century monk described them as sea-going ships fast and able to transport more than 1,000 men. Manguin argued that the existence of such shipbuilding technologies by the 3rd century would mean that we will have started dominating these sophisticated seafaring techniques by late 1st millennium BC. By contrast, China did not develop a full-fledged ocean-going trading navy before the end of the 1st millennium AD, more than 1,000 years after we started developing our naval technologies. This is why early Chinese voyagers to India traveled on Nusantaran ships. Pardesi and Acharya wrote in The World Without Hegemony that China was not economically active beyond its borders. Instead, Chinese traders largely played a passive role until 1090. The Chinese Navy was created only in 1132. And even then, echoing Manguin, Pardesi and Acharya wrote that the Chinese Navy adopted some of the skills of their southern neighbors, learning greatly from Southeast Asian shipbuilding. So let us be clear, our people have been master shipmen for thousands of years. We developed technologically superior maritime technology that the Chinese began developing their own ocean-going ships hundreds of years later, that they learned shipbuilding technology from us.